Hello and welcome back to episode 18 of Retrospective Progression. I'm Aredawg, the creator hero, and I can't believe it's been 18 episodes. Again, this is the furthest that I've ever gone on any of my Minecraft episodes. I think I stopped on number one with our dog adventures. I never really got further than that. And on Pine Cones and Ponies, I think we only got to episode 4, but I think I actually have like 11 episodes still on my hard drive somewhere, which I don't know if I want to update those or, put them out there. I don't know. But I actually decided to take a little bit of a back view into what I had done previously. I kind of rewatched my first episode, and yeah, there's a difference. Number one, sound quality. I think right now my sound quality is a lot better because I got myself a new mic, which I don't remember which episode it was, but it was somewhere within the early episodes. I got a brand new mic, which had made things a lot better. I did mention something about having like lord temples over there. I'd change that to the Growly Challenge area. It's still Lord Temples. It's still going to hold all the extra bits from, the new stuff that kind of comes out. So where we're going to have that Nethercoaster enter, I'm probably going to have like a little ticket booth or something over there that, that's going to house all the stuff that I can get in this, like the Netherrack, glowstone, which I still need to get some glowstone. And then, of course, I also did this project. Mostly just did the framework for this. And honestly, like, even though this is the first build that we did, second build that we did, I don't know if I really want to keep this here. I may want to transport this and just kind of change this around. Obviously, that was our little test area for like different things like redstone. I had a little redstone tutorial up there of the first redstones, a little bit of tutorial on how to use minecarts and such, which that's actually coming a little bit more handy. And then, of course, I went towards the middle. I tried to find where 0, was. And that kicked off some sort of like strange thing. Again, that weird chamber that's out there that calls itself some sort of like inclusion chamber. I forget which it is. But then we also kind of started a little work on this, and I haven't done anything since we tore down the mob farm that was above it. So I might want to do a little bit of something with this before we get into the next phase, because I kind of want to go a little hard with the Nether coaster and try and get that done. The big reason why I'm kind of doing a little bit of a pass through, like the history of this, is because it's the end of 2024 when this comes out. It'll basically be, what, 2 or 3 more. Let's see, it comes out on Mondays usually, so Tuesday, it'll be like 2 days before 2025 starts, and I kind of want to just show off a little bit of the stuff that I've done. We've got the border around here, BTC's house, which I don't know what that means, and of course the chamber over there, our mob farm. We're starting on Hall A, the wall between Alpha 1.2.2 and Alpha 1.1_02. I keep taking some damage. Pretty sure this is going to break at some point. But, that's not a lot of builds that we have actually done in this world. And, we have built that statue over there, and that's actually one of the things that got me to version 1.2.2. So, what is my next steps? What are my next goals? Obviously, I need to work on the Nether coaster. That's a no-brainer. And I have the different ideas for kind of the different quadrants here, sort of. There was a part of me that did want to like build a city over in that quadrant in the back over there. I don't know if that's going to be feasible or not. I might do something else over there. And of course, I wanted to fall down this hole, apparently. Well, I wanted to do an industrial district kind of over in that direction. Let's see if I can find my way out of here while I'm talking. I don't think this is the way. Nope. So yeah, I kind of have different ideas of each quadrant having like its own thing, and then each of the regions that kind of come out from my explorations, I kind of wanted something to do with them as well. But I haven't really come up with an idea of what I want to do with the large quadrant that we kind of have walled off over there. We have a lot of stuff that we can get. Again, we've got, you know, a big area there. I just haven't figured that part out yet. But maybe in beta, when I actually get to beta 1.0, which that is the next step, I'll figure something out that I want to do there. Obviously, my big project that I'm going to kind of be working on for a while is going to be the Dwarven Keep. This right here is going to be a monster project, but I kind of want to do it in slow phases. I have been working on it a little bit more, planning out kind of the outer edge on this end. You can see I've got a little bit of work around here. I guess at the beginning of my episode, since I've came up with this idea for the Dwarven Keep, I've been showing off like my progress in this, and here's what I've got so far. I have kind of got this area here. This is going to be the residential area. It extends out over to there, and it actually goes out quite a bit over to here. And I've flattened some of this area out here. It actually does kind of curve around here, so I kind of want to have like a lot of housing kind of around this area. We've got our portal here, which I still need to hook up in the Nether, and it's just there's a lot of ideas that I have for this place, but it's getting the confidence to actually be a builder. That's right now where I'm kind of a little shaken. I cleared this whole area out. In fact, when I was streaming last Tuesday, I kind of started off in this area after we did a little bit of testing with our mine carts, which, yes, I am trying to see if I could do a little bit more streaming on Retrospective Progression. Maybe doing it like the Tuesdays after the episode comes out, and maybe try, I don't know, maybe in the new year try to do it every Tuesday or something. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. It depends on what's going on, because I'm also a pretty busy guy. With that said, let's jump into the Nether and start working on that Nethercoaster. And here we are in the Nether once again. Alright, so with a little bit of editing magic, I went from over there in the overworld to there, and I walked from there to there in the overworld, because it's a little treacherous to get into here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of build a little bit of like a sanctuary here. This is where we're gonna have the start. I kind of want it to come out up there. I do feel like I want to have it go into there, because there's some pretty cool stuff over there. And then kind of maybe snake around, come down here, through this area here. And yeah, we'll just see what we can do, as long as the lag will let me. So I'll get the basic plan, basic structure all set up, and I'll come back in and I'll show you what I've got. I've got a basic box kind of around this area now. I got my Nether portal all kind of boxed in, and I have started working on a little bit of the booster tracks, or not booster tracks, but the booster locations. So we're gonna have a little booster in here, kind of start off, and then we're gonna have a little booster that kind of goes up here. I do like that little shelf there. That's going to be our little starter area. I might do some more stuff around here, up around here. I do want to eventually make this glass. I do kind of want to round it off and make it look nice. I did round this back off, so yeah, it's not fully a box because yeah, I'm learning to build. So yeah, we're gonna go back and we're gonna go get some more supplies. And once we get the yeah, this happened twice before. I wanted to test to make sure, but yeah, for some reason I think I may have made this portal a little too far. But the last one I did, like, I was able to get to that one just fine, no problem, no issues. Just right now, this is being kind of a jerk. So yeah, I need to figure out what to do about that. I have tested going through this direction, and it does work. I do get connected on that side on the Nether, but yeah, it's a little weird. So if I was to do, let's just go here and see how far I can get over to those. See how many stacks I can get through. Let me just fix that. Boop, boop. And boop. Okay, so if I did this correctly, I mean, I did 2 stacks and 16, so that comes out to a total of, if I divide that by 8, that is going to be 16 stacks and 2, or 16 and 2, which is 18. So I'd need to go 18 blocks in that direction. In order to make this not as weird. We're gonna try that. Although, I'm gonna go get some blocks. Now that I've got enough obsidian to make another portal, I'm gonna head back through. We're gonna go 18 in this direction. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So right here. And let's kind of keep it in line with this. So let's actually drop that there. And build up this portal real quick. And hope I don't place these wrong, because that would not be fun. Okay, good. I got it right. All right, so let's light this and double check. Are you going to be put in the right place? Okay. You are put in the right place. If I go back through here and I walk just a little bit over to here, I am outside the boundary. Cool. All right. Well, I guess that gives me a bit more of an impressive look, because looking in this direction, I guess there's something I could do over here eventually. Maybe dig some of this stuff out. Although that... Oh, I think that's... Oh, that's a block that's floating in the air. I'm like, what is that? I don't know. It's a block that's floating in the air. I might eventually, you know, when I can have a bit more time and do stuff more in the Nether, you know, with fire resistance and such, I might do a little bit of digging around here, maybe put like some sort of cool build up here. I don't know, we'll see. But this definitely gives a nice open area here, and kind of makes it a little nicer. So yeah, I'm gonna have to break down that one, and then I'm gonna have to make this our main entryway. So yeah, gonna have to fix this up. But yeah, so I'm slowly working on the project here. The main thing I wanted to do, though, at least for the start, is I want to test a starter system here. I have an idea where I think if you have a cart fall on a door, like on the edge of a door, and then the door clicks over to this side, you can have the cart drop onto a track and go off in the direction like automatically. So I need to figure out how that would work. So yeah, let's go to my testing platform. Here's the basic idea that I'm trying to fiddle around with. So let's do this. Let's have me go in here. Okay. Going too fast for that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to stop right on the edge of the door. Door is here. So let me see if there's a way that I could finagle this. If I did this right here, and we had that right there, and then we placed this down, we took out, can I take out the track? I guess we take out the block. Okay, so we do have it sitting on the door. So that does work, to sit it on the door. So now the fun part becomes, how can I get it to not be fully aligned with that, and maybe just partially aligned with the door? And maybe that I need a fence. Let's try that. We just take this, and we're gonna make some sticks. And we'll get a fence, and let's see if this works. If we put oh, I guess I have to put a fence on something. Okay. Oof. Alright, now let's try doing that. That comes up here. Huh. Okay, so that doesn't fully just go off onto that. If I had this like so. Okay, so that does land on that. But that doesn't do what I exactly wanted to do. I'm gonna play around with this, maybe see if I can find some way. Maybe it has to do with like orientation. Maybe if I flip it 90 degrees. Well, I was going to rotate this 90 degrees, but I kind of decided against it because I wanted to test something else out. I kept noticing that as the cart was coming off, it was actually falling off onto this side. So I decided to switch the door and kind of get rid of that little, that fence gate that I had there. Or not fence gate, but actual fence. Because I think it was like hitting the fence as if it was a full block and was just landing here. So when we do that, I did test this out, and I want to show off what we got. So it comes around. Oh, it doesn't seem like it works. So then we just wait a second. So with the initial stuff here, I believe because we're just kind of placing it, it starts initially running, and therefore it gets a little bit more momentum. But here, we can just do that. So there's not a whole lot of momentum with it to allow it to go all the way to the edge over here, but it allows it to stay there. So now, let's see if that holds true. Probably not, though. Yep. So because we're in the minecart, it's not going to stop for us. Oh, wait. I had that open. Let's try that again. Oh, oh, come on. One more time. There we go. Okay. So we've got the door closed, and all right, let's see if my momentum, yeah, my momentum's going to keep carrying me across here. So it's actually not going to stop me from falling onto the door. So we'd have to have some sort of like way to stop us, like right up here, and then it, I don't know. Kind of trying to figure out different ways of getting this to work. But I mean, in concept, in theory, there's a possibility that this could work. So I think I need to figure out a little bit more how I want this to actually work. So this could be where we initially start. What we could have is, let's just kind of do some stepping stones like this. You kind of come up here, you get yourself into the cart, and then you press a button, and then you're all of a sudden launched. And then once you get out, well, then there you go. A little bit more testing, seeing if I can get the momentum to be a little bit slower. And here's what I've got so far. So it goes around, and yeah, that doesn't have enough momentum. So if I even had that all open, like it's just not gonna go. So let's try. Oh, yeah, I didn't catch myself in there. Yeah, let's try this again. Make sure we've got this set up correctly. Let's try. Yeah. And looks like we get too much momentum, and we keep going in that loop. I'm starting to wonder, what if I just... I think I'm gonna have to do this. Is there a way that I could just use this and it's not gonna be a full block? Because as you can see, that does have a full block radius around it. So I don't think I can actually use this in a way that allows me to kind of shorten its travel, which is kind of disappointing. Because if we were to kind of push this forward, yeah, it's going to act like the full block. So can't go that route. So we need to have just not enough momentum, which is kind of tough to get, like, and try to keep consistent, because I've been toying around with this for a bit. So getting the right amount of momentum set up on this, so in that way it's consistent, it's tough. I'm gonna just grab this here. So what I'm doing to test is, because I know that in order for it to kind of lose momentum, is I need it to go a little bit higher. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of like bringing this out a little bit more, getting that curvature right there, and then we're taking this one out. We can take it out like so. We do want to replace this track right here, and then we want to pick up the piece that we've lost. So now if I do this, there's still too much momentum. See, this is kind of the stuff that gets a little tough to play around with. And if we just let this run on its own, you can see that there's too much momentum killed, that it's not even going to jump onto the door there, which is what we need it to do. So if it's an empty cart, we don't have enough momentum, and if I'm sitting in it, we have way too much momentum. So the concept is here. It's the application of that concept that is the tough part. So gonna have to figure that out if I want to have like an auto starting booster system. There might be some other ways. I'll look up to see if there's any other alpha ways for setting this up, and maybe this concept has been used in the past. I'm just trying to apply my own knowledge to it, and it could be that somebody's already got this solved, like what, 14-ish years ago. So, yeah, fun stuff. We're back in the Nether, and I've actually planned out where I want the Nether coaster to go. I did also clean up this area here. I got rid of the portal there, so this is our main portal into this place. Might have something else kind of around here. I might change kind of some of the stuff around in here, but I figured why not do a little bit of a tour. I'm just gonna do a quick run of this place. So we're gonna basically this is gonna be where the start is, and we're actually gonna have that there. So real neat. That should be good. And yeah, so we're gonna start over here somewhere, and we're just gonna go. And there we go. Simple, effective, has a bit of danger here and there. Of course, some of the wider open areas, like maybe over here and over here, we may get like ghasts around here. I still need to test to make sure that gas can't destroy the track, so maybe that's something I'll do next time, because I think I think this is gonna be a good episode here. That's basically the Nether coaster that I've got so far. It's again, it's no loop-de-loops, no crazy speed anywhere, because I'm relegated to certain speeds in Minecraft. So yeah, we've got our bare bones done, ready to go, and I'm looking forward to the next part, which is, waggling my eyebrows through my helmet. No, that's not what I'm doing. But no, I'm looking forward to the next part, getting all the mine carts in. I probably will have to protect those, because we'll have to test with the gas to make sure that our tracks don't get destroyed. I also want to say thanks for coming along this year. I started this series back in April of this year, and I gotta say, I'm surprised that I got this far. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually super stoked that I did as well. And I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have come and checked out my series. I know I'm new at editing and like Minecraft stuff and whatnots, and I like to play this game, but I'm not the best at it. So thanks for coming along, and I do want to pull the screen back and give a special thanks to Growly Bear, the Rizzo GP, and Monster Man Anishi. You guys are helping me out with this so much, and I really do appreciate each of you. Growly Bear, of course, she's the best, because she's giving me these Growly challenges to do, even though technically I'm the one that comes up with them. But, she has her own input. She has her own way of doing things, which is great and fantastic, and I love her for that. The other thing is, obviously, the Rizzo GP and Monster Man Anishi, we're doing that little, I don't know, weird thing where we're, some sort of evil corporation, and I'm minion, Yeah. Yes, master. Yeah, that's me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, so I do want to say thanks to the Rizzo GP and Monster Man Anishi for helping me, get that stuff out there, and maybe someday we'll actually get this into like an actual, server or something. Have you guys jump on every so often and do stuff. I don't know. We'll figure that out. when the time comes. But for now, I do want to say a special thanks to you guys as well. All of you viewers, I think I mentioned that before, but I really do thank you guys. I'm not doing this as a professional job. This is just for fun. I'm not going to be looking to make this a professional job because, yeah, honestly, I'm having more fun doing this and just going at my own pace. But I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it and coming along with my journey as well. So I'm looking forward to see what 2025 has. We'll definitely get into beta, maybe a couple steps into beta. We'll have to see. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys there. And I would like to also say thanks for coming along with episode 18 of Retrospective Progression. If you liked the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Later.